'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus, just to take Him at His word, just to rest upon His promise, just to know thus saith the Lord. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust Him, how I prove Him more.
Do me a favor, I need you to listen loud. Okay, my name's Royce, and I do a lot of stuff. Probably the main thing you're going to remember about me is I love to fish. Now, normally you don't walk into a revival service expecting a guy to stand at the front yelling at you with a rod and reel in his hand, okay? But that's what I'm going to do for about a couple of minutes. I want to share with you what I think fishing has to do with sharing Jesus Christ, all right? Now, we're going to teach you a little bit about bass fishing. Now, how many of y'all fish? Way back. Oh yeah, I'm home. I love that. I go some places and there's like a cricket strip, so I'm really glad you guys like to fish. Y'all are going to pass this test really easy. I'm going to teach you a little something tonight about bass fishing, okay? Somebody, y'all just yell out really loud what this is. Okay? Fishing pole, thank you, Mr. Matt, would be the wrong answer. Now, that's a good guess, but a fishing pole is like a 15-foot piece of bamboo with a big string on the bottom, about that big and a hook, right? This is a rod and reel, okay? Y'all say it with me. Rod and reel. Okay, you got to do a little better than that, okay? On the count of three, we're all going to say it together. 1, 2, 3. Rod and reel. Very good. So if you forget everything else tonight, you learn that when you walk into Walmart, this is a rod and reel. Awesome. Now, what I want to teach y'all is some stuff that I learned a long time ago, is the 3 basic kind of casts that you do with this. And then I'm going to tell you how it relates. Sweet. Okay. This is a rod and reel. That's right. Now, I'm going to teach you 3 kinds of casts. Now, the first kind of cast is the cast that everybody learns, okay? It's called an overhead cast. Now, the reason it's called an overhead cast is because basically you cast it over your head, just like that, okay? The sound goes like, okay. Right. That's what you do. So y'all say that one with me. Overhead cast. Okay, because it's over your head. Now, that's for casting long distances covering a lot of water. Now, the complete opposite of that would be something where I'm fishing really muddy water and I want to get it really close to cover and I want to make a lot of casts at one time. What's your name, sir? Okay, Pat. Let's just pretend Pat isn't Pat tonight. Pat's a big old boat dock over there on Lake Blackshear, right? And it's muddy, and I would come up to Pat, the boat dock, and I would take this little thing called a jig, okay? Do me a favor, sir.
Shut your eyes, Mr. Johnson.
Chuck is going to do something for you, Pat. Will you hold on to that? Is there any hook in there?
Not a big.
There is no hook. Pat. So Pat, let's say Pat's the boat dock. I will pull out a length of line about 10, 15 foot, and I'm just going to flip that over to Pat, the dock, okay? Pat, the dock. Now, that is called, because of the nature of what I just did, a flip, okay? So you learned the first one was what? An overhead. The second one was a flip. Very. Oh, who said that? She said it like I love to hear it, with 2 syllables. Flip, okay? Because I go places and speak and you don't know what I said. Now, finally, the third kind, I've got to have some volunteers. So my friends Savannah and Megan, she didn't say it that way, I said it that way. They're going to come help me. Y'all give them, encourage them. Okay, go stand next to Chris. No, I'm kidding. Here's what they're going to do for me. How many of y'all ever fished over on Lake Blackshear? Okay? There's a lot of trees in there called what? Cypress trees, good. And when they cut off, that's exactly what they're going to do. This is what they're going to do. For just a couple of minutes, they're not going to be Savannah and Megan. They're going to be a big old cypress stump. Okay? Y'all can handle it, right? Now, Savannah, you come here. I want you to get right here on this platform. Okay? And I want you to squat down. Turn this way toward me. Squat down. How? Are her parents here? What's called a squatter? Because I'm not a teacher. How's that? Put your arm out like that. Let's work. Arm out right here. Arm here. Okay. Other arm like this. Okay. Look at me. Turn your head sideways. That's a school picture, right? Okay. One more. Go over here. Squat down beside her. Do I need to teach you how to squat too? Now, y'all kind of connect hands right there. Okay. Put your arm. You can look at it. It's okay. Right like that. Okay. Now, doesn't that look like one of those black shear cypress stumps? Now, this is what. You can't move it. This is called a. This is a cast that's between a flip and an overhead. Okay. It's actually an underhand cast. So let's pretend the water's a little bit clearer. And I don't want my lure to go plunking in the water beside that cypress stump where I know there's a big old bass laying. So I'm going to pitch this thing underhanded and try to lay it very gingerly. Man, my stump's moving over there. I'm going to lay it very gingerly on the cypress stump. Just don't move. Scare the fish away. Right? And I'm going to pitch that thing, and you notice the trajectory of that lure is going to stay really, really low. I'm going to put it by that stump and just shake it, and hopefully a bass will come to it. All right, y'all give my cypress stump a big hand. Now, I had a prize for the one person that helped me, so I'm going to let them fight over the hat. Okay? Now, I was just joking, really. Now, what in the world does that have to do with you guys? Give me 2 minutes, I'm going to tell you. I love to bass fish. One of my favorite things about bass fishing, and don't let your husbands tell you that, oh, I love communing with nature. And no, they love to go fast in a boat, okay? And you know, you're riding down the lake and your cheeks are like, and it's incredible. And I love it. And I've loved it since I was old enough to walk. My dad took me fishing when I was 4. Fell in love with it, started bass fishing when I was 11, fell in love with it, started fishing professionally, a dream of mine, when I was about 30 years old, and God allowed me to do that for about 8 years. But you know what I realized? The hardest thing about sharing your faith, and that song that they were singing about carrying the light, and the line in there really hit me. How will they know? How are they going to know about Jesus Christ unless we tell them? And it's so hard and so scary to do. But it's not, if you think about it this way. I love to bass fish. It's easy for me to talk to somebody like Richard who knows about bass fishing, about a Carolina rig, or about a 7-foot flipping stick, or about a 225 horsepower Mercury EFI. Oh, I love to talk about this stuff. Right? Now, what's the hardest part of sharing your faith with somebody? It's bridging that gap of starting to talk about something. So if we all begin to look at what we do and what we love to do as our mission field, how much easier does it become to share Christ with somebody? How many of y'all are baseball moms or dads? Oh, wow. How many of y'all are soccer moms or dads? How many of y'all are moms and dads? How many of y'all are away? How many of y'all play golf, heaven forbid? Okay? All of us have something that we're passionate about. Most of those things, unless you're really passionate about solitaire, is going to put you around people. And chances are, a lot of those people aren't going to know Jesus Christ. You already have a common bond with them, so it gives you an opportunity to begin to broach spiritual matters. And then you begin to say, hey man, I go to this church and we have the most awesome preacher in the Southeast. Why don't y'all come? Yeah. Y'all come and hear him, and then ultimately they get to hear the gospel, or you get to share the gospel from your mouth with that person. This was on a 10-hour drive back from Lake Okeechobee one time. I realized that this is very biblical too. In 1 Corinthians, Paul talks about becoming all things to all people to reach some for the sake of the gospel. Guess what? He created me with a passion for bass fishing. That's what I've become, to reach all things for all people. What do? Do you play golf? Are you a baseball mom or dad? Do you play bridge? Heaven forbid. Do you do anything that puts you around a group of people that you can reach? Begin to look at them as your mission field and use your passions to win people for Christ. Thanks.